Hello everyone, I'm Elizabeth Shaw and this channel is all about the narcissistic personality disorder and ways to recover from narcissistic abuse. Here's a few things about narcissists that are not as common as the traits that you actually see in them. If you've been looking into narcissistic personality disorder, you'll know there are a few different types on the disorder, and most of these use the traits differently. Also, just because someone is self-confident, they are not a narcissist if they're not destructive and negative and don't have the other traits. And just because someone's got a crazy ex or two, if they've not got the traits of the disorder, they are not a narcissist. Common traits are: they feel no real empathy towards others. They can act it at times, but do watch their actions and make sure they match their words. They don't feel true empathy towards other people. Some narcissistic people, it is just verbal abuse. Some use physical violence as well. They will never accept blame. They will always find a reason about anything and everything as to why it's your fault or someone else's fault. It's never their fault. They may offer a false apology, but that is only ever to meet a need of their own. And they'll usually find a way to say, sorry, but if you hadn't have done this, then I wouldn't have done that. They are compulsive liars. Most of them have probably lied that much that they've brainwashed themselves into believing their own false reality. So listen closely to the stories that they are telling you. They are extremely jealous and envious of other people. They always want bigger and better, and they never wish people well that have got something that they haven't got. They just want to use that person to take it off them. They are manipulative, which you don't always see at the start, so pay close attention to how they act around others, how much patience they've got around others. Now, we all lose our patience now and again, but narcissists, not all of them, but a lot of them are very quick to lose their patience, especially if there's a queue or in traffic. Now, we all can lose our patience in traffic at times, but they will do so a lot more often. They rewrite history, gaslighting, saying things like that never happened when you know it did, but they confuse you that much. Or that they told you something last week, which you know they didn't tell you last week, but they will make you believe that they did, and it just confuses your mindset and your reality. They are energy vampires. Not only will they drain all your hopes, dreams and happiness, they'll also drain your finances, your home, your belongings, and they'll take whatever they can, however they can. They will guilt trip you into doing stuff that you wouldn't normally do, either by triangulation, saying that, oh, well, my ex did that for me, or so-and-so's wife did that for them, or by saying that you're too sensitive or you're insecure. They talk about themselves. Whatever you've done, they've always done one better. Or if you're upset, they've always had a situation that was far worse than yours. They love bomb you in the beginning and often move into your home very fast, some within days or weeks. They talk about all others and most often in a negative light. They exaggerate all their achievements or completely make them up. So here's a few less known things that narcissistic people might do. They have a lack of blinking. Often when you feel strange vibes, when you catch them looking at you, you may notice that they don't blink that often. Now, someone that doesn't blink that often, it doesn't mean they are a narcissistic person, but it's just something else to look out for. They will drag others into your arguments or disagreements using triangulation to get you to do stuff. My friend's partner would do it and things like that. They have very dark interest. Now, normal people that aren't on the narcissistic personality disorder some do like horror movies and are interested in brutal murders and violence and weapons. Yet with a narcissistic person, they don't get the same emotional reactions to these that people with empathy would get. A lot of people with empathy can't watch things like this in the first place, and those that can, they feel it, whereas a narcissistic person doesn't feel it in that way. They find it more fascinating in a sick and twisted way. Often they talk to themselves and will answer themselves. Now, yes, we've all got a voice in our head, so we all do overthink and talk to ourselves and answer ourselves, but just watch how they do it. They do not grow old gracefully. They fear growing old. They absolutely hate losing and get the incredible sulk or extremely angry when they don't win at a game. Again, people not on the disorder can get sulky at times, but they will usually laugh about it with you afterwards or talk to you or explain to you. A narcissist will probably go into the silent treatment or rage or anger. Their eyes, sometimes when you truly look into them, are soulless. There's nothing behind them at times. You just can't. They have a strange look behind those eyes. Again, if someone doesn't have all the traits, they are not a narcissistic person. Some people do like to chat to themselves. Some people like horror movies, and some people are competitive. But abuse is abuse, mental or physical. So if someone is abusing you, then safely get out. You never know what these people are capable of. So I wouldn't recommend telling them in person. And if you do, make sure you've got someone with you. And once you are out, do your best to safely stay out. If someone's drained you emotionally, financially, if someone's constantly hurt you and let you down and lied to you, they are not the people for you. You deserve so much better. You are worth it. You are lovable, and you can find someone that is worthy of you and leave the narcissistic person in your past. Wherever you are in your journey, keep going, because you have got this. Just stay strong and keep going. Thank you for listening. Bye.